God, it's only biggest figureheads in the women's game, Shebahn Aherne and Ruesha Littlejohn. Get in, ladies.
Hi, Barry.
Hello, my darling. And you too, my love. Pop in the back.
How are you? You okay?
Oh, not too bad. Where can I take you?
You look nice.
Oh, thank me. You can only see the back of my head, but my eyes. Can you see my eyes in the mirror? Both of them. Where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go, Rue? Pub?
Oh,
Shall we go to the pub?
yeah. I'm feeling a wee bit delicate, so I might need a wee curer. So if you just
A little
I
livener,
know,
Barry.
Yeah.
I know just the place. Let's turn round. Quick, Yuri. Where'd you go last night, Rue?
Do you know what? I just went to Flatiron for a wee bit of dinner, and then I had a few wines just in a pub next door to it.
Tell me that in all seriousness, an international person like yourself, how do you reckon having so much drink and then having to be fighting fit for training?
Well, I'm actually unemployed right now, so I'm not training with a team, so it's working out quite well. So
Well
I'm
done, Barry. You've just made her cry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. Oh, crikey. Well, sink a few. Let's go and have a couple now.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We'll talk about the next team, Boozer FC. We need to start like a team that doesn't mind players having a few. Alan Brazil could be in the team with you.
Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah, he doesn't really like women, so.
Right.
Right,
Okay.
okay, well, we started the way we intend to carry on. Now tell me, listen, you ladies, what you been doing there? Podcasting, broadcasting, drinking, smoking, eating fatty foods. What you been doing in there in Talk Sport?
You've been calling us fat.
I'm not calling you fat. No, the car's doing a wheelie as we speak. Now tell me, what have you been doing in
Well,
there?
we have our show, Barry, which is called The Kickback.
Kickback, I know,
which is
yeah.
still fairly new
Yeah.
to the whole CTV world, and it's going really well. Ruesha's been off for about, 5 weeks now?
Yeah.
4
Is
to
it 5 weeks? Can't be
It's
that
been
long. It's been a month.
ages,
It's
sorry,
been a
Barry.
month.
Who
We'll call it
replaced you,
4
Alan
weeks.
Brazil?
He didn't fancy it. He didn't fancy it.
No,
He said he'd rather go to bed. He'd rather go to the pub actually too.
To be fair, he's
Yeah.
got bigger
Lives
boobs than
the
me,
life.
so he's not allowed in the studio, so that's an absolute no. But yeah, we've been doing our show, which is going really well. We also have a YouTube channel together, and that's nice because we get to just sit and talk a load of nonsense. Barry sisters who like football. It's a nice combo, and we drink wine, so it's very laid back. You'd love it.
I would see. I've got a brother, Derek, but
You've got
I
brothers.
wouldn't work with him. What's it like working with family? You're kidding not? He's an absolute knobstickle, my brother, Derek. Work with him? You're joking. Stop me if I'm getting too technical, but he's a bit of a twat, my brother.
Got you,
you know.
got you. Also, is my sister.
Yeah, how do you get on in this? I mean, it's difficult to work together with siblings, isn't it?
I don't know. We can have a good time.
I don't really know. Half the time I want to go to sleep, but at the end of the day, I get paid out of it, so I just suck it up and I sit in a company for a little while, and that's it. It's business. It's business.
And do you? I mean, you say you talk about the women's football and men's football, no doubt. What sort of other things do you like to discuss?
Don't know if you're ready for it, Barry.
I can assure you,
Might
I
send
am.
you out the windscreen.
Go on, what is
We're
it?
just talking about tampons downstairs.
That is disgusting. Downstairs or upstairs. No, that's dirty.
Tampons get a mention.
Look,
Period pain.
ladies, get over it. Menstruation, we all do it. We all do it. Come on.
We're talking about Ruesha used to go with a guy called Barry from Watford.
Yeah.
You're joking.
Yeah.
What
Could
do
it be
you
you?
look like? It could have been
Yeah.
me.
I can't see your face right now, so can you turn around?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, look. Could it be me? I'm now 92, but I've got the body of a 90-year-old
92?
mother. Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't be driving.
You should be drinking by the sound of it.
Is that ageist?
Just a minute. Let's just go. Can you rewind? Who was this fella?
Oh, strapping young lad Barry was, yeah.
Turned her gay.
Yeah.
I thought he was
That's it.
Lebanese.
No, not Lebanese.
No.
Not Lebanese, no.
Okay. So when you went out with this fella, what was he like? Was he nice?
He was so nice, so handsome.
Yeah.
So handsome.
Okay. Draw a discreet veil over that one.
Yeah.
So you talk about that ladies stuff. Do
Yeah.
you, I mean, do you have guests somewhere?
Yeah, we had today a live Tampax on the show.
Okay. what is the fixation with women's, I call it the curse.
Fixation.
Stuff, yeah.
Do you know what, Barry? Today, the reason it came up was because we had these two brilliant guests on from Bloomsbury Football.
Yeah, and it came up during that. Well, that's probably
Yeah,
the
actually
best place
came on.
for
Actually
it.
came on during the show.
Came up and came out and came on.
Yeah, it came on during the show,
Yeah.
And who was you speaking to?
Me and Izzy from Bloomsbury Football. Don't worry, they didn't. I don't know, they might have been on their period, but we didn't talk about it in that much detail.
I do have a bit of polythene down. If you just stick that over the sheets as we're driving there.
You get a pillow?
Yeah.
My two kids, Barry. So
Yeah, okay. So, all tampons aside, who was on with you today?
that was Emmy and Izzy from Bloomsbury Football. And we also had Neda Manua, who used to play for QPR in Manchester City.
Lovely.
Men, and he was talking about
Yes.
male allyship for women's football. Do you like women's football, Barry?
I don't know a great deal about it.
Who's your team?
But I just am still speaking. I did do a little bit of research
Go on.
before I met you two. I know that Chelsea are top of the league.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Palace are bottom of the league. I watched a lovely goal from that. Was his name Blakemore? What's the one who scored lovely
Baltimore?
Baltimore. Yeah, good try. I saw Blakemore scoring for Baltimore as a volley, wasn't it? Beautiful volley.
It was.
Lovely. I know there's a new signing, this lady from LA.
Naomi Girma.
It turns out I know more than you two put together. And I also was reading about that lady from Man United who's a bit pissed off and wants to go home.
Jeezy.
Yeah. If you don't like it, fuck off to Russia. See how you like that. So, okay, so you're done. Now, but working together, do all twins have, and I'd stop if I'm getting too technical, have a similar belly
I think
button?
we'll be okay.
A similar belly button?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not heard that before.
Do you have an outie or an innie?
I've got an innie, but I hate people going near my belly button. It's a place that shouldn't be touched.
Is
like
it? Yeah, dirty.
Yeah, dirty place. Yeah.
Have you ever fingered your belly button and
Yes,
sniffed
I
it?
have. I love it, yeah.
Some people do like that.
It's rotten.
What do you mean?
Well,
Sniffing your own belly
Sniffing
button?
your own belly button, you're like, oh, wee cheeky.
No, that's
wrong.
That is
That's
horrible,
wrong.
isn't it?
Barry, don't act
I've-
like you've not done it.
I've no doubt I have.
There you go.
The amount of fluff I've found in my belly button, I can fashion a scarf out of that when it gets cold. You know?
That's
And you're
lovely.
single how long now, Barry?
I've got my lovely wife, Margaret. I don't
Tell
go-
us about Margaret.
Oh,
Is she alive?
Yes, she's very much
right,
alive,
okay.
thank you.
Oh, how long have you been married?
Oh, I've been married. I tell you what we share. We've been 62 years ago. I raised the veil, and after some initial shock, we had a kiss. She was up. It's those little things. We was up at the altar. She offered up her finger. I squeezed it. She farted. Not a dry eye in the house, you know. But 62 years ago, I married my best friend.
Do you
Margaret
still
was
kiss?
furious.
Do you still kiss?
Oh, yeah, but not on the belly button. Christ, it's like half a pound of red Leicester in there. It's disgusting. No, we have a very deep kind of love. It's that old Stockholm syndrome. It's one of the two. But she is so lovely, and we still do bunky bunky.
Bunky
What's
bunky?
Bunky bunky?
Hanky panky?
Yeah, a bit like that.
You do?
Yeah,
At 92?
very much so, yeah.
Do they? Do 92 euro? Is it
I don't
actually
think so.
possible? Like, I
course
know
it
for the
is.
purpose of the program is.
I mean,
Bend her over the Zimmer. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. A few Viagra, off you go, Barry. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. No, I mean, I pop them in her belly button. It's a handy receptacle.
You've got a belly button fetish?
No, not really.
You
But so
do?
do you have an innie or an out?
I've got an innie.
You both got an innie.
What have you got?
I've got an innie as well.
You've got an innie?
Yeah, got an innie. Keep my spare change in there. My
Do
big
you?
tummy, yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, let's get on.
I think you're taking us the long way.
I am
Uh-huh.
taking you the
That
long
meter's
way.
going up.
I'm waiting for you to say something which is not dirty.
Sorry, Barry.
Come in.
Sorry.
Tell me, ladies, what is going to happen? I mean, you can't do podcasting forever, can you?
I think you can.
Can you?
There's an
Alright.
actual market there. TV Barry's on its arse.
very much so.
On its absolute arse piece. Whereas actually with podcasts and YouTube, you can make whatever you want, and there's a niche of people who want it, and actually that niche is hundreds of thousands of people.
Correct.
So you go make your money.
Very much so. But you trained in telly. You worked with Lorraine Kelly, didn't you? Is she as lovely in the flesh as she appears to be on my telly?
She's actually delightful.
Yeah.
Lorraine Kelly almost, I would say, got me the job in TV.
Yeah.
So when I worked up in Glasgow, I worked in radio up there. When I left there to move down here, I didn't have a job. I left my job up there, moved down here because my husband was here.
Right.
And in the end, I went into ITV, managed to get a coffee with Lorraine Kelly. She said, come in and watch the Daybreak show at the time.
Yeah.
And I sat on the sofa and watched her show, and then we had a coffee afterwards. And then she sent me an email later that day saying you should apply for this, and it was the green room host of her show, and I got the job. And
Isn't that lovely?
I was in telly from that.
And now she's got a restraining order against her.
Yeah.
Shebahn.
Leave her alone.
Big
No,
fan.
that is lovely, isn't it? I'm not being rude or nothing, but is that a case of the Scottish Mafia? I mean,
Probably, yeah.
You are vivacious, charming, you rude, bit hungover, not said much. But you, man, so lovely. And you're
Thanks,
both
Barry.
you're both lovely, not being sexist. Not being sexist.
Sounds like yeah, Barry.
Sounds like you're
Alright,
into me.
Sounds like
okay.
you
You dirty
I'm
old
not
boy.
in-
You're coming on strong.
I'm
What
not
about
coming
Margaret?
on.
What would Margaret say
Yeah.
about this? You chatting up the
She
girls
get
in
you
the back.
outside, you rip your fucking hair off. That's what she do.
Love that.
She's hard as nails, she is. Christ.
She gets in about it.
She really, when I first met her, she was squatting in a street in West Watford, but she came out between the two cars, pulled her knickers up. Now, tell me this.
What was she squatting on? Or was she...
Who was she squatting on?
She was squatting on my outie belly button.
Oh, all right.
So you've
Come
got an
on.
outie?
Yeah, no, I've got an innie. Let's not go back there. Lorraine Kelly, she, all right, she's lovely, she's vivacious. She, tell me if I'm wrong, but she dresses, who dresses her at ITV? Because she knows her audience, doesn't she?
What do you mean by that, Paddy?
I think she could dress a bit more smart, but she knows she's
she
appealing
dresses
to
really
a
well.
certain demographic on the television, doesn't she?
Maybe you're right.
I think she knows. She goes, have it nice, but a little bit common.
Kelly a bit
A
common.
little bit common. She just dresses a bit common, and I don't
No,
think
she
that's her.
doesn't, Barry.
Oh, she's common as dog's muck. that woman.
Barry, don't be an arse.
I'm not being an arse,
Oh,
and I know
you
you
are.
owe it to her, but now you might owe it to me appearing on this particular
Coming
podcast.
from Gokwan over there.
Listen, Rue, don't listen to... Listen, Rue, please join in the conversation. I know you're
I'm just feeling a bit
hungover.
sick in the back here, and you're taking us, like I said, the long way around. It's very bumpy on these roads.
Yes, it is bumpy. It
What
is.
do you think of Lorraine Kelly?
I don't know Lorraine Kelly, but she's very nice when you see her on telly, but I couldn't really tell you what she wears. I've not
Barry
been
could.
paying attention to her dress sense recently.
It's-
She should get me on the show.
It's a bit... Well, what is it? Well, it's a bit...
I find it just very M&S-y. Like,
Yeah, that's
cool,
it.
unoffensive, looks good on her, looks smart.
But did they dress her?
Yeah, they
course
she
they
gets
do.
dressed, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Shebahn, I'm not
I used to
an
go through the wardrobe just to look at the clothes.
Yeah, well, with that stuff, you'd be getting friction burns on that. Bloody hair would be standing on end, that amount of polyester.
And you know, at the end of the season, they would do a wardrobe sale where they would all the leftover clothes would just go in a room, and
Yeah.
then you could buy it for like £2 or £3.
Bloody
Really?
hell, yeah.
That's
Really?
fantastic.
Like nice
that is,
stuff.
yeah.
2 or 3 quid?
Yeah.
Some of that stuff, there's 100% profit on some of that. And Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. I don't even know where the money would go, mind you, but
Right.
sort you out next
but
time.
No, all I'm saying is about her, she is, let's be fair, a multi-millionaire, isn't she? A multi-millionaire.
Probably, yeah.
So she could afford a little bit more than... What would you call that? What sort of stuff is that? What would be a lady's... I don't even have the...
Ann Summers, is that where you're going? Is that what you're looking for, Barry? Is that what you think
no, I don't.
merits what you should be watching?
Sexual. Victoria's Secret.
That's it.
Victoria's Secret. Shebahn, what is the... This is what I want to get to. Let's get in depth. What is the trait you deplore most in people?
Oh, gosh.
And you'll be thinking about this, Rue.
But what does that mean?
You hate most about
What you
people.
hate? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Bad breath.
Bad breath.
Smelly armpits.
Terrible. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, yeah. My Margaret.
I was going for more like a personal thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
but don't worry.
The guy's an absolute arsehole,
That's
but he's got bad breath, and that's worse.
Who's got bad?
Just anyone.
Oh,
Like,
isn't that awful?
I'd rather them had bad breath, but just have manners.
Oh no.
People who have bad manners, I'm just like, in the bin.
No, my Margaret, sometimes she gets up of a morning, it could blister the flock wallpaper off a curry house wall. Jesus
breath?
Christ. Oh, my God.
God love you, Barry. Get rid of her.
She goes, hello, how are you? I go, Jesus Christ, can you write it down?
Fuck off. Yeah.
Terrible. Luckily,
But
she's...
nobody wakes up with good breath. I mean, my breath in the morning is like I ate a shit in the night. It must be. It's so bad. But it's not meant to be good, is it?
If you know that, you should be getting up and taking yourself to the bathroom and eating a packet of Colgate.
Yeah,
Before you
that's
speak
right.
to anyone is what you should be doing.
I do though. Like, I'll get up and brush my teeth.
When
But
you-
there's no avoiding bad breath in the morning. I can admit that.
That's great. But when you see these romantic films, you know,
They're all up in each other's face.
Dynasty, all these old things, they go over to each other, Tom Selleck or whoever it is.
Oh, yeah.
And there's all nice kiss in the morning. You're thinking, Jesus Christ, you had a packet of Watsits in the night, you know what I mean?
I don't know. Some people might be into it, I guess.
Oh,
There's
have
a
you had a
lot of
Watsit in the night? Yeah.
I watched in the night, yeah. I've had a few back at Chris in the night, but I don't, yeah. My willy doesn't get hard from the stinky breath, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, Christ. Now, look, tell me, what is the trait that you like most about yourself, apart from your lovely alpine fresh breath, lady?
Oh,
Beautiful.
go on, Rue, you go first.
Traits I like in people?
No,
about
in
yourself.
you.
Oh, about myself. Oh, me, I'm just dead sound. Dead sound, dead good looking, just dead down to earth.
You've been dead so
Yeah.
far in
Well,
this, but I don't know about
yeah,
dead sound. Yeah, what do you like about yourself? I mean,
I think
Honest. Ruesha's very
I'm
honest.
Probably too honest
Too
sometimes.
honest at
you
heart.
know?
yeah, I can
sometimes.
see that laser eyes looking at me in this
Really?
mirror. They go, hey,
Yeah.
cry, burning a hole in the back of my
Yeah, I'm
head.
saying speed up and get that meter off, is
Don't
what I'm
worry.
saying.
We're having a lovely
Yeah.
time, my love. So, I mean, you're both... is it sexist to say very attractive women? Is that,
No, I'll take
is that
it.
wrong?
I'll take it. I don't think it is. If it,
Rue?
I don't know if the lenses are working, Barry. Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm saying.
my eyes, I'm
Speak for yourself.
too. Yeah, go on. So, what about you?
is it sexist to say?
No, not that. Let's get back to what do you like about yourself most, you know.
I'd say I'm kind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I like to see the good in people a lot,
Yeah.
and then I see the bad in people, and I still want to feel sorry for them.
And do you, because I've got a daughter, and she's lovely with people, but if you cross her, right, I call it the velvet fist, very, very nice, and then she will just close the curtain, and you do not realise it's being closed, sort of thing. And there are people up and down the country who do not realise the curtain's been closed, because she's like an elephant, you know, she don't forget.
Right.
And she's got quite a hard skin.
Yeah, I think you've got to have that, to be fair, but I think you can be kind to someone, and then when they start to, that whole fool me once,
Yeah.
fool me
For
twice,
shame on you.
then I would like to cut your throat.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. What about
Yeah,
you,
that's fair.
Rue?
That's fair.
I've probably got a bit. I don't hold grudges. I think I'm a wee bit old fashioned. I'm probably a bit like a guy in that respect. I'd rather just have it out,
Yeah.
have a wee fisticuffs, and then that's it done.
Barry Ruesha
know?
fights. Like, she genuinely gets into fights.
Do you?
Still,
No,
so
I
it's
don't.
just-
That's
On the-
uncalled for.
On the field.
She does?
In training.
I hardly train, so not on the field. No,
Okay.
I hardly play these days.
When was
either,
your last
so
fight,
just- I don't know.
Do-
Many moons ago.
In the ladies' game, women's game, I believe is what they call
That's right.
it.
That's
Yeah,
one
right.
sorry,
Smashed
that's
it. Very PC.
I got that right.
Well
okay.
done.
I'm very au fait with
the chat.
stuff in the chat and all that. Christ, in the women's game, as we call it, are there enmities? Are there people you don't like? Do you do a bit of sledging with each other? You're going to get smashed in the game today.
Do you know what? That doesn't really happen anymore.
No.
The game's changing. I think even if you look at the men's game these days, it's all about boring. Everyone's rolling about the ground. But yeah. Used to be like that back in the day. There was some
what
good
do they
old...
say to you? What do women say? You bitch, I'm going to get you.
You stinky minge.
You stinky
like
minge.
that, yeah.
Do they? They don't say that.
You might.
Do they?
I would, yeah.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
Stinky minge.
Yeah.
Okay, well, stinky minge on
I
your
actually
lips
think
is
it's
fine,
a
but-
lot more aggressive than that. Like the C word gets banded about a lot these
no.
days. Oh, Barry,
yeah,
you wouldn't
vile
cope.
language coming out these young
Dirty
ladies'
language?
mouths. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Yes.
Right, tell me this, right? I just want to ask you. But seriously, this is true. My godson's brother has just gone on loan from Tottenham to West Brom, right? This is in what we call the male game, right? I don't know whether you've heard of it.
I've heard a little bit.
And he reckons in the Premiership, they're all big names. They don't do any of this slagging each other off, having a word with each other. He says, you went down the Championship, you're going to get fucked up in this game. You're going to get smashed. Just you wait till kick off. You're a stinky minge, that sort of thing. Do you think that it exists in the Premiership, whereas in the one below, what's that called?
Championship.
The Dorothy Perkins League,
Yeah.
whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Tell me, does it happen? Do women get up in each other's grill? I think
It's a lot more physical in the Championship.
Is it?
Yeah, definitely a lot more physical than it would be in the WSL.
That's what I thought.
But I don't know if that's because we're all just shite at football, so we just kick each other instead. So it could be a bit of that.
Yeah, okay. Rue, what is your favourite television programme?
Oh, favourite of all time series? Right, my series is going to be Sons of Anarchy.
What's that then?
Oh, it doesn't really sound that interesting, but it's about this motorcycle gang.
Yeah.
And they go about doing some naughty things.
Right.
You should start it really good.
Is it a crime?
It is,
a crime?
yeah.
I tried watching The Sopranos.
Oh, that's good.
All that sort of, what some of the other ones, some of them hard-hitting America one. And that. It's no Bergerac, though, is it? You know what I mean?
What's Bergerac?
Yeah, I'm so old, you don't even know what that is, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Do you watch, EastEnders and stuff? Corrie, do you watch all that?
I used to watch EastEnders a bit. It's not the same since the big guns left, is it? Your Pat Botchers. Ian Beale's still in it nowadays.
40 years old, isn't it now?
That's it. So, I'm still trying to find out what Arthur Fowler done with the Christmas Club money. No one's really interested in that. Corrie used to like Betty's Hot Pot, which is something happened in the programme, not a sexual preference of mine, is
Sounds it?
What about, here's a few random questions. Because you're twins, are you almost telepathic with each other? Can you do telepathy?
I think we are, but she says we're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very quickly, at the same time, a number between 1 and 10.
3.
Hopeless. And again,
3.
7.
fucking useless.
Do you not think that sums it up?
Okay.
She likes to believe it, but I think she just likes the thought of it.
I'm gonna give you some names, right?
Right.
And you tell, it was a word association, okay? I give you a name or a word, and you, when I click my fingers, you say what it makes you think of. Right, here we go. Ange Postecoglou.
Legend.
Celtic.
What did you say?
Legend.
Celtic. You both Celtic fans? Well, there you are. Okay. Look, fucking hell, I could have managed a team in Scottish football.
Oh
my God.
Barry,
I've
that
had him
guy.
playing some great football, though. Great football.
I know, but it's not the same, is it? I always win the trophy in the second season. He couldn't win a McDonald's scratch card, that geezer, could he? Ange Imposter, no clue, could he? Jesus Christ. Well, all right, here's another one.
I think he gets unfairly treated. You English, you're...
Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
Yeah, you're a bit above your station. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Do me a favour.
You are, though. Don't let even Pep's getting in the
when
neck.
you're playing
All right,
tournaments?
ladies.
No, you're
tone
Barry,
it
you're
down.
that
My
guy.
ears are bleeding.
You probably go against your own country when they're in a tournament, Barry.
How dare you?
Probably do.
I did not fight for this country, admittedly, but if I had, I'll bloody take you to task. Okay, ready and double glazing.
Dad?
I was going to say our dad's a glazier.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Is that right?
Yeah.
No.
Bloody hell, okay. Well, that's not bad so far. With his football.
Pish.
I'm glad
You can't say that.
Barry, I'm only kidding. That's not what I really
You
think. Go
can't
again.
say that. You're
Okay.
doubling down on the
All right, then.
narrative.
Okay. Serena Wegg. What's her name?
Wiegman.
What is her name?
Serena Wegg.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is that her name?
Close.
What
So
is her
close.
name then?
Wiegman.
Wiegman.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Wiegman. All right, let's do that bit
Do you
again.
want the Lionesses to win the Euros again, Barry?
Of course I do.
Oh no.
Do you know where I live, right? I live on that line. It's called the Lioness line.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I went on there the other day with my Margaret. The bloke came, was in northwest London near Watford, and I can't remember which station he got on, but he demanded to see my wife's oyster. I said, don't be so fucking disgusting. He said he thought it would stretch all the way to Zone 6, the dirty bastard. Bushy. It was definitely bushy. Now, tell me, I like that. I think, in this country, postbox being painted gold for our Olympic heroes, shitty North London
I like it.
trains being named after the lion. Lovely. Lovely. When you two were up there in Scotland, are you big hit? I mean, when you walk down the roads, are you big hit with everyone in Glasgow when you go home?
Depends what part of Glasgow you're on.
Yeah.
The green half, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The blue half, no.
Okay, all right.
Not friends.
Beautiful names you've got.
Thanks.
Beautiful names.
Thanks, Baz.
It reminds me of, was it Doncaster? Where are you from originally?
Drumchapel.
Yeah,
Old Drumchapel. Nice a bit. Nice a bit.
Good to do your research. Drumcastle. I know
That sounds nice, though. That sounds very posh.
Doncaster. Yeah, lovely. So, they're beautiful. It reminds me of all that lovely land around there. My name is Barry. It doesn't. What does it remind you of? Barry from EastEnders? Barry Wyatt?
They don't call kids Barry anymore, do
They
they?
do not, do they?
Can you just imagine holding a little baby in a baby grow and being like, Barry?
Barry. I named this child Barry.
Yeah. Especially with a Scottish accent. I think that's really harsh on the child.
Barry.
Barry, you wee bastard!
Barry, you bastard. Yeah, that's right. Look, ladies, I'm going to cut to the quick. What do you like to eat of an evening?
Indian food. I'd say Indian foods are...
Beautiful.
Love a madras.
Oh,
Love a South
beautiful.
Indian.
Oh, my God.
Curry, Barry.
I had a shashlik the other day with Margaret, and then we went out for some Indian food, but I tell you what, it was terrible. Afterwards, we...
I know where this is going.
What?
I know where it's going.
A scone?
Where it's going. Where it's off to.
Yeah, where it's off
Yeah.
to. Now, I wanted to ask you, the other day we went out, we go out for food, we go out with Chinese. I love wonton, or Margaret, as I also call her. We went out, sorry, sexist, but we went out the other night, we had a shashlik. And then we got back, we watched 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, that's a hot night.
And I tell you what, as the byline goes, I lost control in the bedroom, but that was mostly due to the shashlik and the vindaloo. I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put it in the wrong hole, is what you're saying. It's
Put it
a
in-
disaster.
I put it in the wrong hole.
Yeah.
You said that, not me. Ladies, right, couple of quick questions. Favourite meal, you've done that. All right, here we go. When did you last have sex?
I've not had sex before, Barry.
No?
I'm a lady.
Okay. All right, don't have to answer that. Next question is, famous or not famous, what would you prefer?
What's the question? Famous or not famous?
Famous or not famous?
To sleep with.
No. No, well, if you like, but no, would you like to be famous or not famous? Although, that's a better question. Would you rather have sex with a celebrity?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Who would it be?
You can start OnlyFans and stuff now. Great financial. You'll be set for life.
Do you know what OnlyFans is?
I do,
Yeah.
very much so.
You got an account?
Yes, I
Very
keep waiting for Linda Lusardi to start one, you know. And now, so, okay, that's that. Shebahn not answered either of
I'd
these
say
questions.
no. I'd say no. That
What,
must
you
be a
don't-
tough life.
Being a celeb? Really?
Of a certain level, like, fuck that.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. Another question is, if you weren't doing what you're doing now, and
Yeah.
Rue, we're uncertain what that is, granted, what would you want to be doing for a living? All right, tell me.
Marine biologist.
Oh, lovely.
I like life underwater.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love swimming and I love the ocean, so
Oh,
I'd be
that
underwater.
lovely.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That'd be cute.
Oh, that's nice. And what about you?
I'm not sure. I've never really thought about that.
No.
Have you never thought about that?
What else would I actually do?
I don't know. You're pretty fucked then if you can't play football.
There's not much going on up here, Barry, as you can tell.
Do my
so
job. Do my job.
I'd be all right at that. What, driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay at that. It's
know.
like
But she wouldn't
podcast
talk to
on.
people. You get the vibe now, don't you, Barry? She's not as
Oh,
warm.
no, when she does, filthy language. Right, well, listen, we're nearly there now. What I normally like to do is ask people if... Oh, this puppy, what do you think of that one? I'm pulling up outside this one.
Finally.
Yes. What would you say? I normally like to ask people to get in the car. What sort of tip? Say it was 50 quid. What sort of tip might you be giving me?
Well, do you take cards? Because I'm fed up with these people saying that they don't take cards these
I know,
days.
me too. No, I will take a card. I'll take anything.
It was quite a long journey, to be fair.
Yeah. To be specific, how much are you going to tip me?
I'm going to give you 10%.
Is that it?
No more. Like, what do you want me to wipe your arse as well? Like, you drove me here. You get paid your fare.
Yeah.
You get the chat. And now
Yes.
you want extra money, Barry?
Okay, so 10%. That it? The
10% is fine.
The witty badinage. The interest in you.
That
you
was
know.
kind. That was really kind.
What about you, Rue? What
Do you know
would
what? I've said already I'm unemployed, so I've not got money to be chucking about the place
She'll
right
give
now,
you a
Barry.
kiss. Little-
Yeah.
Little kiss.
Look,
She once snobbed a taxi driver.
You're joking.
She's told a story that this happened, and I don't believe it.
Really?
She
You
said I
told
kissed
me.
a tractor driver
You
to
told-
get a free fare. I think
that
it's one of these
right?
other stories she makes up in her head.
I swear.
Yeah.
Maybe it was me. I don't know.
Really?
Maybe it was me. It was one or the other. I'm sure it was you. Someone's
kissed a
done it.
cab drive.
I
What, in
don't recall
Glasgow?
this, Barry. I don't recall it.
To get a free taxi drive.
Did
you ever
he,
done that?
Did he take you up the Gorbals, or where was
Yeah,
he?
didn't. Drum Chapel, straight back to
Oh,
Drum
okay.
Chapel. Yeah.
And finally, if there was like a review, a Google review of
Yeah.
this, what would you like? What would you say? What would you say?
About you and your
Well,
driving?
yes, and the whole experience.
Really, really good. I'd say you definitely went the long way to
Yes.
up your fare, which is disappointing.
Okay, yeah.
But
Fine.
I'll let you off. I got here in one piece, so
Thank you.
yeah.
All right, what about you?
Oh, Barry, I've liked your chat.
Oh, I've loved you.
You're like that older guy, the older uncle. aren't
Yeah.
you? Put your foot in it sometimes, but don't we all?
I want to thank you. You have been my favourite customers.
You say that to everyone.
No,
You say that to them
I
all.
do not. I do
Yeah,
not.
you do, Barry. You're a liar.
No, that's rubbish. I don't. You're my favourite.
Do you want to come in for a pint?
Yeah, go on then. Oh, and I'll park up here. I'll leave the meter running.
Thanks,
Oh,
Mags. Get
Thanks,
her out.
lovely ladies.
Bye, Barry.
Thanks, Barry. Thank you.
Let's buckle up with Barry. Put out through Talk Sport, wherever you get your podcast. Thank you.